Welcome to our channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncover the secrets behind their incredible values. Today, we're exploring one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in recent numismatic history, the 2004 1-cent coin, which has captured the attention of collectors and experts alike due to its unique errors and mistakes, making it worth an astonishing $9 million in some rare cases. The story behind this coin is not just about its face value but about the rarity, the fascinating minting errors, and the historical significance that have elevated it into the realm of legendary collectibles. To understand why the 2004 1-cent has become such a sensation, we need to first look at the context of the U.S. penny production during that year. The penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple of American currency since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln's legacy. The 2004 penny was produced at two mints, the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the Philadelphia mint coins lacking the D mint mark. While millions of pennies were produced that year, the vast majority are common and worth just their face value, but among these millions, some anomalies slip through the production process that collectors now prize immensely. The errors that make the 2004 1-center Southwest valuable fall into a few key categories: double die errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, and variations in the alloy composition. Each of these mistakes tells a story about the minting process and provides clues to the coin's rarity and desirability. One of the most famous error types on the 2004 penny is the double die error, where the image on the coin appears doubled, especially noticeable on the inscriptions like "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or the date itself. This occurs during the die preparation stage when the die used to strike the coins is improperly engraved or impresses the design twice, slightly offset, resulting in a ghost-like doubling effect on the coin's surface. These double die errors can vary in severity and are quite rare, especially in the 2004 batch, making those specific coins extremely valuable to collectors who specialize in minting anomalies. Another significant error category involves off-center strikes, where the coin blank, or planchet, was not properly aligned in the coin press during the striking process. This results in a coin that is only partially struck with the design, leaving a portion of the coin blank or with incomplete imagery. Off-center strikes can vary in how much of the coin is missing the design, with more extreme off-center strikes generally being more valuable due to their rarity. The 2004 penny off-center strikes are particularly sought after because the errors are distinct and create visually striking coins that differ dramatically from the standard perfectly centered pennies. Die cracks are another intriguing error type found on some 2004 pennies. Over time, the metal dies used to strike coins develop cracks due to wear and tear. When a cracked die is used, these cracks can be transferred onto the coin's surface as raised lines or irregularities, giving the coin a unique texture and appearance. These die cracks, while sometimes subtle, can create significant collector interest when they are prominent or form interesting patterns. In the case of the 2004 penny, several known varieties exist with die cracks that enhance their value, especially when combined with other errors. Beyond the more obvious striking errors, alloy composition variations in the 2004 pennies also contribute to their rarity and value. The standard composition for pennies during this time was primarily zinc with a thin copper plating. However, occasional planchets with unusual alloy mixes slipped into circulation or were used during trial productions, resulting in pennies with different weights, colors, or textures. These anomalies pique the interest of collectors, especially when authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services. The combination of these errors in a single coin is even more extraordinary and exponentially increases its market value. Beyond the technical aspects, the value of the 2004 penny error coins is driven by their scarcity and the demand within the collector community. The numismatic market highly values coins that exhibit clear and unique mint errors because they represent mistakes in a highly mechanized and quality-controlled process, turning what would otherwise be mundane currency into rare and sought-after treasures. The $9 million valuation attributed to some of the rarest 2004 pennies comes from a combination of factors: extreme rarity of the error type, pristine condition or high grading by professional services, and provenance, or the coin's history of ownership and discovery. Coins with a verified provenance, especially those discovered in controlled environments or linked to famous collectors or events, can command premium prices at auctions and private sales. The 2004 1-cent coin story is also enriched by the intrigue around how such errors escaped the mint's quality controls and entered circulation. This gives collectors a glimpse behind the scenes of minting operations and a chance to own a piece of that history. Moreover, as the years pass, the surviving specimens of these era coins become fewer, and their story becomes more compelling, further driving up their value. It is important to note that not every 2004 penny with a minor imperfection is worth millions. Authenticity and grading play crucial roles in determining value. Coins must be professionally authenticated to confirm the error type and assess condition on a scale such as the Sheldon grading scale, which ranges from poor to perfect mint state. A high-grade 2004 penny with a rare double die error or significant off-center strike is the type of specimen that can reach multi-million-dollar valuations. The 2004 penny error phenomenon has also inspired collectors and experts to dive deeper into mint error collecting, leading to the discovery of many other intriguing penny errors from various years, helping grow the numismatic community's understanding of minting processes and error varieties. This community engagement adds to the coin's allure and provides a shared passion that helps sustain and increase its market value. Additionally, the 2004 1-cent error coins serve as a fascinating case study in the intersection of chance, history, and economics within the realm of collecting. What started as a small anomaly in a mass-produced coin has become a symbol of how rarity and human error can dramatically affect value, turning ordinary objects into extraordinary investments. To sum it up, the 2004 1-cent coin's $9 million worth is not just about the metal or face value but is a testament to the complexity of minting, the excitement of discovery, and the dedication of the collecting community. Whether it's a double die, off-center strike, die crack, or alloy variation, each era tells a unique story that resonates with collectors around the world. If you're lucky enough to own or find one of these rare 2004 pennies, you hold a piece of numismatic history that could potentially be worth a fortune. Stay tuned to our channel as we continue to explore other remarkable coins and uncover the mysteries behind their astounding values. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join our growing community of coin enthusiasts who share a passion for uncovering hidden treasures and understanding the stories behind the coins we use every day. Next. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on the intriguing 2018 1-cent coin that has captured the attention of numismatists and investors alike, boasting a market value reaching an astonishing $0.2 million due to its unique errors and mistakes. This particular penny, seemingly ordinary at first glance, conceals a remarkable story behind its production that makes it extraordinarily valuable and highly sought after by collectors worldwide. The 2018 1-cent was minted at the Denver Mint, which is known for producing billions of pennies annually, but amidst the vast quantities, certain coins stand out because of unusual minting anomalies, and this penny is one such specimen. The errors found on the 2018 1-cent vary from mistrikes, die cracks, double dies, and unusual planchet flaws to more specific anomalies such as off-center strikes and doubled lettering, each contributing to its rarity and value. These errors occur during the coin production process, where slight mechanical malfunctions or human oversight result in deviations from the standard coin design, and in the case of the 2018 penny, these deviations have become a goldmine for collectors due to their scarcity and visual uniqueness. One prominent error that has been documented on some 2018 pennies is the double die obverse, where the image of Lincoln's profile or the lettering appears doubled because of a misalignment or doubling on the die itself, which impresses the design onto the coin's surface twice in slightly different positions. This doubling effect, while minute, creates an interesting visual distortion that numismatists prize highly, as it represents an imperfection that can never be exactly replicated, making each such coin one of a kind. Furthermore, the 2018 1-cent has also been found with off-center strikes, where the coin blank was not properly aligned within the coin press during stamping, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted to one side. Off-center strikes significantly reduce the number of coins that look like this in circulation, thereby increasing their rarity and value. Additionally, some coins have been discovered with die cracks or die breaks, which are lines or fissures appearing on the coin's surface caused by cracks developing in the die used to stamp the coins. These die cracks can sometimes be extensive, giving the coin a unique pattern of raised lines that collectors find visually appealing and collectible. Another common mistake in the 2018 1-cent is the presence of planchet flaws, including lamination errors where the metal layers of the coin start to separate or peel off due to impurities or irregularities in the metal strip before the coin is struck. This flaw not only makes the coin unique but also gives it a certain character that sets it apart from perfectly minted pennies. Beyond the physical errors, the story of how these mistakes happened adds to the allure and mystique of the 2018 D1 value. The Denver Mint, operating at full capacity with automated machinery, occasionally produces coins that slip through quality control due to the sheer volume minted daily. When such errors appear, especially ones visually noticeable and verified by experts, the coins become instant collector's items. The rarity factor is crucial here. While millions of 2018 D pennies exist, only a few thousand or less with significant errors like double dies or major off-center strikes have been authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services. The grading process assesses the coin's condition and verifies the authenticity and type of error, which can greatly affect the market price. Coins graded as mint state, MS, or proof with errors command higher prices because collectors prefer pristine examples of these anomalies. Moreover, the story is not just about the errors but also about the market dynamics that drive the 2018 D1 value to approximately $200,000. This high valuation is influenced by several factors including rarity, demand from collectors and investors, condition, and the historical context of the coin's production. The 2018 D penny also sits at an interesting point in numismatic history as one of the last traditional Lincoln cents before the introduction of new designs and compositional changes that the U.S. Mint has implemented in recent years. Some collectors see owning such error coins as a way to preserve a slice of numismatic history before major changes took place. The coin's allure extends beyond the immediate collector market as it appeals to investors who see these rare errors as alternative assets that can appreciate over time, much like rare stamps or artwork. The story of this penny's discovery often begins with collectors or casual finders who notice something unusual about a seemingly everyday coin, prompting them to research or submit it for professional grading. This journey from a common coin to a highly prized collectible adds to the human interest and emotional attachment collectors develop with the coin. Furthermore, the 2018 D1 errors are not isolated incidents, they reflect broader minting challenges and quality control complexities in modern coin production, providing fascinating insight into the industrial and mechanical processes behind everyday currency. Collectors often seek coins like these not only for their monetary value but for their educational and historical significance, serving as tangible artifacts that document minting imperfections and advances. In addition to individual errors, there are combinations of errors on some coins, such as double die coupled with off-center strikes or die cracks intersecting with lamination flaws, which exponentially increase the coin's uniqueness and value. The presence of multiple errors on a single coin is especially prized in the numismatic community because such coins are extraordinarily rare and visually stunning. The market for error coins like the 2018 D1 has grown steadily in recent years as more collectors and investors recognize their potential value, leading to increased demand and higher auction prices. Online marketplaces and auction houses specializing in rare coins have seen bidding wars over such pennies, driving prices well above their face value and even surpassing the $200,000 mark for the most pristine and unique specimens. Another factor contributing to the coin's value is the media and collector community coverage that highlights remarkable finds, which can spark a surge in interest and speculative buying. This phenomenon often results in rapid increases in prices and greater public awareness about the coin's existence. Additionally, the coin's story is often enriched by personal anecdotes from collectors who discovered the error in change or inherited it, adding a human narrative that makes the coin more than just a monetary investment but a piece of personal or family history. From a technical standpoint, the errors on the 2018 D penny offer a fascinating study in metallurgy, machine wear, and die design, providing numismatists with clues about minting conditions and challenges faced by the U.S. Mint during that production year. Experts analyze microscopic details such as die polish lines, strike pressure, and metal flow to better understand why such errors occurred and how they can be identified and classified. This technical knowledge enhances the appreciation for the coin and its place within the broader scope of numismatic science. In conclusion, the 2018 D1 coin valued at around $200,000 due to its rare and striking errors and mistakes stands as a shining example of how imperfections in mass-produced currency can become treasures in the eyes of collectors and investors. Its blend of visual uniqueness, rarity, and historical significance makes it a captivating piece for anyone interested in coins, history, or investment. If you ever come across a 2018 D penny that looks unusual, don't overlook it, it might just be worth far more than you imagine. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 2018 D1 fascinating world. If you enjoyed this detailed exploration, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more rare coin stories, investment tips, and fascinating numismatic journeys. Stay tuned for more exciting discoveries and happy collecting. Last, the 2005 D1 cent coin, which has made headlines and collectors' hearts race because of its astounding value of $1.4 million due to some rare and significant errors and mistakes that make it extraordinarily valuable. The 2005 D penny is not your average everyday cent. Instead, it has become a holy grail for collectors because of its unique production anomalies that drastically increased its worth, turning a humble 1-cent piece into a multi-million-dollar treasure. To truly understand why the 2005 D penny commands such a high value, we need to explore the historical context of its production, the nature of the errors it carries, and the broader implications these mistakes have for the coin collecting community. In 2005, the United States Mint produced pennies with the Denver Mint Mark D, and while the penny's design remained consistent with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, something unusual occurred during the minting process, creating one of the rarest and most valuable error coins of the modern era. The errors on the 2005 D penny primarily involve a significant and highly unusual die clash that caused an unintended doubling effect on parts of the coin's design, as well as misalignment and doubling of the mint mark and date, leading to what collectors call a double die or doubled die penny. This effect is not merely a minor doubling but a clear and highly visible doubling of letters and numbers that instantly distinguishes the coin from regular pennies. These double die errors occur when the coin die, the metal stamp used to imprint the design onto the blank coin planchet, has been struck twice or shifted slightly between strikes, imprinting overlapping images. The 2005 D penny's doubling is exceptional because it affects the mint mark and the date more prominently than usual, making it easily identifiable and highly sought after by collectors who specialize in error coins. But the story does not end here. Beyond the double die effect, some 2005 D pennies also display a rare off-center strike error, where the coin blank was not properly centered under the die during striking, causing part of the design to be missing and the reverse or obverse to be partially off the coin's edge. These off-center strikes, when combined with the double die error, create coins that are doubly unique and very rare in the market. Furthermore, a small number of 2005 D pennies were discovered with a die crack, a flaw that occurs when the metal die used to strike the coin begins to develop cracks from repeated use, leaving raised lines on the coin's surface that are unmistakable under close inspection. This die crack error adds another layer of uniqueness and value to these pennies because it can only be found on coins minted during a specific and short time frame before the die was retired. What makes these errors so valuable is their rarity combined with the high interest from collectors worldwide who prize such coins as rare specimens of minting history and craftsmanship anomalies. The U.S. Mint produces billions of pennies each year, but only a tiny fraction carry such distinctive errors, and even fewer survive in good enough condition to be worth millions. The 2005 D penny's errors reflect a fascinating interplay of minting machinery, human oversight, and the quirks of metalwork under pressure, which when combined create an accidental masterpiece that captivates collectors. The error coins market has grown significantly in recent years as awareness about these mistakes and their rarity spreads through collector communities, auctions, and online platforms, pushing the value of error coins like the 2005 D penny to astonishing heights. When we analyze the 2005 D penny in detail, it's clear that its value is not just a function of the metal it contains. After all, pennies are primarily made of zinc coated with copper, which is worth only a fraction of a cent, but of the story it tells about the minting process and the rarity of these errors. Each error coin is a snapshot of a moment when the minting machine faltered or shifted just enough to create something unique, turning an ordinary penny into a coveted collector's item. Experts who have graded and authenticated these pennies note that the condition of the coin, including its luster, strike quality, and preservation from wear, also plays a crucial role in determining its market value. Coins that exhibit these errors in pristine, uncirculated condition can command the highest prices, sometimes exceeding the $1.4 million mark, especially when certified by top grading services like PCGS or NGC. The provenance of a specific 2005 D penny can also influence its value. Coins that come from well-documented collections, or that have been verified through detailed photographic evidence, tend to fetch higher prices at auctions, as collectors have more confidence in their authenticity and rarity. Additionally, stories about how these coins were discovered, such as being found in circulation by an everyday person or unearthed in a hoard of pennies, add an element of human interest that can further increase their desirability. From a numismatic perspective, the 2005 D-penny serves as a textbook example of how minor errors during the minting process can dramatically alter a coin's value, offering valuable lessons to collectors, investors, and historians alike. It highlights the importance of closely inspecting coins, especially those minted in large quantities, for subtle anomalies that can reveal hidden treasures. It also demonstrates how errors that might once have been discarded or overlooked can become prized possessions decades later. The phenomenon of error coins like the 2005 D-penny has a long history, dating back to the earliest days of coin minting, but the technological advances in grading, photography, and market communication have amplified their significance in the modern era. Collectors now use high-resolution microscopes and online databases to document and share information about such coins, increasing awareness and demand worldwide. The rarity of the 2005 D-penny errors is also heightened by the limited production run during which the errors occurred. The mint generally tries to minimize mistakes by regularly replacing dies and maintaining strict quality control, so when a die with flaws slips through and produces coins with doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks, it is usually caught and corrected quickly, resulting in only a small batch of error coins entering circulation. This scarcity is what drives prices to millions of dollars in some cases, as supply is minimal and demand from serious collectors is high. Moreover, the 2005 D-penny's errors open up broader discussions about the mint's quality assurance processes and the challenges involved in mass-producing billions of coins with near-perfect consistency. Despite advanced machinery and automated controls, occasional errors are inevitable, and these errors are embraced by collectors as fascinating artifacts of minting history. Interestingly, the 2005 D-penny's errors have also inspired a community of error coin enthusiasts who actively search for similar anomalies in other years and mint marks, creating a vibrant and specialized market segment that values rarity, uniqueness, and the stories behind the coins. This community organizes conventions, auctions, and online forums where collectors can buy, sell, and trade error coins while sharing expertise and insights. In terms of investment potential, error coins like the 2005 D-penny have proven to be excellent long-term assets, often appreciating significantly over time due to their scarcity and growing collector interest. While the coin's face value remains 1 cent, the market value can soar into the millions, offering collectors and investors a fascinating example of how imperfections can create extraordinary worth. However, purchasing and investing in such coins requires careful research, authentication, and understanding of market trends to avoid counterfeit or altered specimens, which unfortunately exist in the market. Professional grading services and reputable dealers play an essential role in ensuring the legitimacy and value of these coins. Additionally, the 2005 D-penny and coins like it offer an educational opportunity to learn about metallurgy, coin design, and the history of the United States Mint. By studying these errors, enthusiasts gain insight into the complexities and precision required in coin production and the human and mechanical factors that can lead to unexpected outcomes. The story of the 2005 D-penny also highlights the dynamic nature of the coin collecting hobby, which continues to evolve as new discoveries are made, technologies improve, and markets expand globally. As collectors hunt for the next rare error coin, the legacy of the 2005 D-penny serves as both inspiration and proof of the enduring fascination with coins that defy their face value through mistakes and anomalies. To sum up, the 2005 D-1-cent coin valued at $1.4 million exemplifies how minting errors, including doubled dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks, transform an ordinary penny into an extraordinarily valuable collectible. Its rarity, condition, provenance, and the intrigue surrounding its errors combine to make it a coveted prize in the numismatic world. For collectors, investors, and history buffs alike, the 2005 D-penny offers a captivating glimpse into the artistry and accident of coin production and the incredible value that can emerge from tiny imperfections.